Just doing calms the nervous system. Performing and watching stress it. When I say just doing calms the nervous system, performing and watching stress it, I'm not giving you advice. I'm pointing to a fact. What is doing? Doing is when an action happens without self reference. Walking happens, eating happens, working happens. There is no internal commentator saying, I am doing this well. How do I look doing this? Is this right? What does this mean about me? Action is complete in itself. When action is complete, the organism is not divided. What is performing? Performing begins the moment you enter the action as a character. Now, the body is not just lifting a weight, it is lifting an image. Now, you are managing perception, protecting identity, anticipating judgment. The nervous system does not understand philosophy, it understands threat. An image that must be maintained is a threat, so the system tightens. What is watching? Watching is not awareness, watching is self monitoring. It is the mind standing behind the action asking, how am I doing? Am I present? Is this calm? Am I getting it? This creates two, the actor, the evaluator. Division is stress, biologically, psychologically, functionally. Why does just doing calm the nervous system? Because when there is no performer and no watcher, there is no center to defend, no future to manage, no meaning to maintain. The organism receives one clear message: nothing is wrong. So regulation happens on its own, not because you relaxed, not because you practiced, but because there was no interference. This is the key line. Listen carefully. Stress is not caused by life. Stress is caused by self-reference inside life. Remove the reference and life functions effortlessly. Do not turn this into a method. If you try to just do deliberately, you are already performing. If you try to stop watching, you are watching. This is not a technique, it is an observation. When the observation is clear, the unnecessary falls away. That's all this statement means. Nothing mystical, nothing to achieve, nothing to maintain. Just see the cost of self involvement clearly enough, and the body stops paying it. Look carefully. When you are doing or simply resting, not trying to be anything, not narrating, not checking, something is absent. That absence is doing the work. What is absent? Not effort, not awareness, not intelligence. What is absent is the performer. The performer is the one who watches himself doing, comments on the moment, asks, am I doing this right? Turns life into a presentation. That entity is not real, it is a habit. And habits have physiological consequences. Why does your nervous system relax? Because the nervous system was never meant to carry a persona. The performer creates self monitoring, subtle vigilance, background tension, constant evaluation. This keeps the sympathetic system slightly on, not panic, just chronic readiness. Now look, when you are simply doing walking, lifting, eating, resting, no image to protect, no story to maintain, no audience to anticipate, the body receives a signal. There is nothing to defend. So the system downshifts, not because you relaxed, but because there was no reason to tense. Notice something subtle. You did not create calm. Calm was revealed when interference stopped. This is important. If calm were something to achieve, you'd need effort. But effort is the performer again. Instead, performer gone, noise gone. Noise gone, nervous system settles. Settling feels like wow, but that wow is also a trap if you chase it. So, don't make an experience out of the absence of experience. Why is the mind not spinning stories? Because stories require a center, a narrator, a someone. When there is no me doing, only doing, there is no anchor for story. The mind spins stories to locate you. When you are not asking to be located, the mind has nothing to do. So it rests. This is not mindfulness. This is not presence. This is not spirituality. This is functional biology. The organism works best when it is not split into actor, observer, judge. Those divisions are social training, not nature. One last thing, very important. Do not try to remain in this state. Do not protect it. Do not name it as peace. That is the performer returning in a robe. Just notice again and again. When there is no one performing, life regulates itself. No practice, no method, no identity. just less interference. That's it. The performer and the watcher are illusions. The performer is the me that wants to look right, act right, be impressive. The watcher is the me that observes, judges, narrates, and comments on everything. Both are layers of self consciousness. Neither is necessary, neither is real, but your body doesn't know that. They treat them as real threats. Why your nervous system does? Your nervous system has two modes: sympathetic, fight or flight, tension, vigilance, readiness; parasympathetic, rest and digest, calm, recovery, repair. The performer and watcher keep the sympathetic system engaged constantly because you are anticipating judgment from the imagined audience, even if no one is there. You are monitoring outcomes. Am I doing this correctly? What will happen next? You are evaluating yourself. Do I look competent? Am I enough? Even small internal judgments signal your body. Danger, prepare, tense. Tension is automatic. Think of it like this. Every time the performer or watcher appears, your muscles subtly tighten. Your heart rate increases just a little. Breathing becomes shallower. Adrenaline or cortisol is triggered in micro doses. You are not stressed about real threats. You are stressed about imagined evaluation and self image. Why this is invisible but cumulative? Minute tension builds over hours, days, years. You feel fatigue, anxiety, restlessness without a reason. The mind keeps spinning stories to maintain the me who must be protected. Even when doing nothing, if the performer or watcher is present, your nervous system is constantly holding space for a persona. The relief when the performer disappears. Now compare. No performer, no watcher, just doing, resting, being. Suddenly muscles soften, heart rate stabilizes, breathing slows, mind stops narrating. Your nervous system is not pushing against anything. It naturally relaxes. No effort, no meditation required, just less interference. The nervous system is stressed not by life, but by you trying to be someone for life. Performer is someone to protect. Watcher is someone to monitor. Remove them, system regulates itself. Calm happens automatically. So, stress is self created. It comes from the performer and the watcher, the self referential layers, not from life itself. Doing is natural. When you act without self reference, the nervous system relaxes automatically. Performer and watcher are illusions. They exist to protect an imagined identity, and every micro effort to defend that identity tightens the body. Calm is revealed, not achieved. It emerges the moment interference stops. No technique, no method, no striving. Observation is enough. Simply see the cost of self involvement. The organism self regulates. Avoid turning insight into practice. Effort to just do is already a performance. Calm arises when there is nothing to defend, nothing to maintain, nothing to manage. Truth. Life functions effortlessly when the self steps aside. So, doing action without self reference allows the nervous system to settle naturally. Performing and watching, self monitoring, evaluating, imagining an audience creates tension and stress. Calm is revealed, not created. It emerges when the performer and watcher are absent. Stress is not caused by life, but by self involvement. Remove the self, and the body regulates itself effortlessly.